Do you want to know how much time you really have left? Once you pass 70, every year starts to feel more precious, and whether you realize it or not, your body is already sending signals, quiet hints about how long you may live. Some people in their 70s still move with energy, think sharply and feel fully alive. Others begin to slow down, facing constant fatigue, aches and health problems. So what separates them? It often comes down to a few key signs, subtle but powerful indicators that reveal the difference between simply aging and aging well. In this video, we're breaking down 7 science-backed signs that can reveal how long you might live after 70. These aren't myths or lucky guesses. They're based on real data observed by doctors and researchers studying people who live long, healthy lives. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle. And more importantly, what you can start doing right now to extend your years and stay strong through them. Stay tuned till the end, because you might be overlooking small habits that have a massive impact on your future. Once you recognize these signs, you'll have a clear picture of where you stand and what changes could add years to your life. Now, let's begin. Sign number 1, your walking speed. One of the strongest indicators of how long you may live after 70 isn't found in your DNA, your medical history, or even your diet. It's something much simpler. Your walking speed. Studies show that seniors who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace tend to live longer than those who slow down significantly. Why? Because walking speed reflects the overall condition of your body. Your heart, lungs, muscles, and even your brain. Imagine 2 men, both 75. Joe walks every morning, keeps a smooth, confident pace, and doesn't struggle to cross the street or climb a few stairs. His movements are balanced and controlled. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active, but over time he's slowed down. He tires easily, takes frequent breaks, and finds everyday tasks more difficult. That difference, the energy in each step, can tell you more about your health and longevity than most people realize. Sometimes the body gives us subtle warnings long before real problems appear. Take walking speed, for example. Joe moves with steady purpose, his stride confident, his pace balanced. Frank, on the other hand, walks slower, less steady on his feet. While Joe's pace suggests his body is still functioning well, Frank's declining speed could be a signal that something deeper is changing. A slow, unsteady walk isn't just a sign of getting older. It can reveal underlying issues, muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early neurological decline. Your legs are your foundation, and when they weaken, so does your resilience. The good news, walking speed is one of the easiest things to improve. The more you move, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. Take small steps literally to build your strength. Walk more. Use light weights. Try simple leg exercises, because how fast you move through life can reveal how long you'll keep moving at all. Pay attention to your pace. It might be the simplest checkup for your longevity. Section 2, grip strength. Now let's talk about another silent indicator of health, your grip. Believe it or not, the strength of your handshake might reveal more about your future than you realize. Research shows that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip means strong muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. But a weaker, fading grip can warn of muscle loss, frailty, and a higher risk of health complications. Take Robert, 78 years old. He's always prided himself on a strong handshake. He stays active, lifts light weights, and has no trouble opening jars or carrying groceries. Then there's Walter, also 78. Lately, he struggled with simple tasks, twisting bottle caps, holding heavy bags. He brushed it off as a normal aging. But what he didn't realize was that his weakening grip was a warning, a sign of muscle loss that could lead to falls, injuries, and a shorter life expectancy. Your hands tell the truth about your body's strength. If your grip is fading, chances are your overall muscle health is too. And the more strength you lose, the harder it becomes to stay independent, active, and resilient. Good news, you can rebuild it. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights can strengthen your grip and maintain muscle power. Take a moment right now and test your grip. If shaking hands feels weaker than before, or if simple daily tasks are getting harder, don't brush it off. Because how strong your grip is today may quietly predict how well you'll hold on to life in the years ahead. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. That way you won't miss what's coming next. Now let's move forward. Sign number 3, your ability to stand on one leg. Balance isn't something most people think about until they start losing it. But being able to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. Researchers have found that people with poor balance face higher risks of falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Meanwhile, those who can maintain their balance well into their 70s and beyond often live longer, healthier lives. Picture this. Two women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol stays active, walks daily, practices yoga, and can lift one foot off the ground with ease. Nancy, on the other hand, hasn't focused much on her balance. When she tries to stand on one leg, she wobbles and grabs onto nearby furniture for support. What Nancy doesn't realize is that her loss of balance isn't just an inconvenience, it's a warning sign. It hints that her muscle strength, coordination, and even brain function may be declining. Good balance depends on strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. So if you notice yourself stumbling more, feeling unsteady when turning or needing to hold onto walls, it's time to take action. The best part, balance can be rebuilt. Simple exercises can do wonders for your balance. Try standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi. These small habits can help you rebuild stability and strengthen your coordination over time. Try this quick test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without wobbling? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either, because the more you work on your balance today, the steadier and stronger you'll be in the years ahead. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. How well you sleep at night says a lot about how long you might live. Sleep isn't just rest. It's when your body repairs itself, strengthens the immune system, and clears toxins from the brain. Studies show that people over 70 who maintain consistent high-quality sleep tend to live longer, healthier lives. But those who struggle with restless nights face higher risks of memory decline, heart problems, and weakened immunity. Think about two men, Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry goes to bed at the same time every night, sleeps around 7 hours, and wakes up refreshed. Bill, on the other hand, tosses and turns, wakes up multiple times, and often struggles to fall asleep again. Over time, Henry stays sharp, active, and full of energy. Bill, however, begins to notice brain fog, fatigue, and even changes in blood pressure, all linked to poor sleep. If you wake up often, struggle to stay asleep, or feel tired even after a full night in bed, don't brush it off. Your body is sending a message. Poor sleep can stem from stress, poor diet, lack of activity, or even hidden conditions like sleep apnea. The good news, you can fix it. Simple habits make a big difference. Reduce screen time before bed. Stick to a regular sleep schedule. Get morning sunlight. Avoid heavy meals late at night. Remember, sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's one of your body's strongest tools for healing, longevity, and overall vitality. Keeping your body and mind performing at their best starts with one essential thing: sleep. Tonight, pay close attention to how well you rest. Do you wake up tired, struggle to stay asleep, or feel like your sleep quality has changed over the years? If so, it's time to make adjustments, because the truth is, how well you rest today can shape how strong, sharp, and healthy you'll remain in the years ahead. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Your support helps us keep creating meaningful content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Sign number 5, your appetite and eating habits. The way you eat after 70 is one of the strongest predictors of how long and how well you'll live. A healthy appetite and balanced diet keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels high. But a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can signal deeper health issues and even speed up aging. Consider this. Margaret and Susan are both 74. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her meals and feels energized every day. Susan, on the other hand, just isn't as hungry as she used to be. She skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What she doesn't realize is that her declining appetite isn't just a small change. It's a warning sign. It may mean her body isn't absorbing nutrients properly, which can weaken her muscles, slow her metabolism, and lower her immunity. In older adults, a reduced appetite is often linked to digestive issues, hormonal changes, or even early cognitive decline. And when you're not, eating enough, your body begins breaking down muscle, leading to weakness, frailty, and a higher risk of falls or illness. Have you noticed changes in your eating habits lately? Maybe you're feeling full faster than before, losing interest in food or seeing unexpected weight loss. These might seem minor, but they're signs your body is asking for attention. Eating well after 70 isn't just about filling your plate. It's about fueling your body with the right nutrients to stay strong, alert, and independent. Focus on whole nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and don't ignore a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's quiet way of telling you something needs care. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body resilient? Or have you noticed your appetite and energy starting to fade? Because the way you eat today directly shapes how strong and independent you'll remain in the years ahead. Sign 6. How you handle stress. The way you manage stress after 70 reveals a lot about your overall longevity. Chronic stress doesn't just weigh on your mood. It weakens your immune system, raises your risk of heart disease, and even speeds up the aging process. Take John and Richard, both 76. John faces his share of challenges, unexpected bills, health scares, family issues. But he's learned to stay calm. He practices deep breathing, keeps a positive mindset, and doesn't dwell on problems longer than he needs to. Richard, on the other hand, holds on to stress. He worries about things he can't control, gets frustrated easily, and often feels stuck in negative thoughts. Over time, that constant tension wears him down. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy fades. You see, long-term stress creates inflammation in the body, the root cause behind many age-related diseases, from heart conditions to Alzheimer's. So, if you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Simple tools like mindfulness, light exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter can help your body reset and may literally add years to your life. When challenges arise, ask yourself, do you adapt and move forward, or hold on to worry and let stress take control? Your ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind. It's one of the biggest factors in how long and how well you live. If you're still watching, that means you care. And that's the first step toward a longer, stronger life. If you're finding value in this video and the insights we share, comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs and inspires. Now let's move forward. Sign 7. Your social connections. The strength of your relationships can be one of the clearest predictors of how long and how well you'll live after 70. Studies have shown again and again that people with strong social ties, whether through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. On the other hand, loneliness has been linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider 2 women, Elena and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor leads an active social life. She stays in touch with old friends, joins her local book club, and spends quality time with family. Shailuz often feels connected and looks forward to each day. Barbara, however, spends most of her time alone. Over the years, she's lost touch with many of her friends and rarely reaches out to family. As time passes, isolation begins to take a toll. Her mood drops and her health follows. Human connection isn't just emotional, it's biological. Every interaction you have keeps your brain active, lowers stress levels, and triggers chemicals that strengthen your overall well-being. So, if you found yourself pulling away, avoiding calls, skipping social plans, or spending too much time alone, it's time to make a change. Staying connected doesn't mean you have to be surrounded by people constantly. Even small gestures, reaching out to an old friend, joining a group, or having a short chat can make a big difference. Sometimes improving your life starts with something simple. Reaching out to an old friend, joining a group that shares your interests, or making time for meaningful conversations. These small connections make a big difference. The relationships you build today don't just bring happiness. They play a vital role in keeping you healthier and helping you live longer. Final thoughts. Now that you know these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect. Are you moving through life with strength, energy, and confidence? Or have you noticed subtle changes, signals your body might be sending? The good news is most of these signs, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, Eating habits, stress levels, and social connections are things you can improve. Your future isn't fixed. The choices you make today can have a powerful impact on how you live in the years ahead. If you've spotted areas that need attention, don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to act. Start now. Take more walks, strengthen your body, prioritize quality sleep, stay connected. Manage stress, because the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. At the end of the day, longevity isn't about counting the years. It's about making every year count. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your own life. Your thoughts inspire us and help this community grow. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs, uplifts, and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next